Hi there. Today, in this video, we're going to be going over the change of base property of logarithms, or as you might be better off calling it the how to put it into your calculator property, because that's a lot of what it's used for, especially early on. Uh, anyway, for this, you're going to need to know, of course, what a logarithm is and the power rule of logarithms. Uh, for a more in-depth look at this, how we got it, there should be a link in the description going to a video where I go over it. But we're going to be using it in this video. Now, here we go. So, we're going to start with what we start with in a lot of these log videos. Let's go over here. B, keep everything consistent. B to the x equals a. We know we can make that log base b of a equals x. So it's kind of important that we know what x is here. Anyway, now let's take this again. We can actually take the log base something. It can be anything, and that's the point of this. It can be anything. But anyway, we can take the log base something of each side. So that's the log base c of b to the x equals the log base c of a. Now, using that power rule, can move this x up here. So that gets us x times log base c of b equals log base c of a. We know what x equals though. So log base b of a times log base c of b equals log base c of a. Now if we divide both sides by log base c of b, that gets us log base b of a equals log base c of a over log base c of b. So this shows that the bases of these two can be whatever, I should say, and it's a good way to remember without going through this process every time. So this is actually something that it's easy enough to remember, memorize, whatever. A is on top of b, so in the fraction it's log base c of a over log base c of b. And as an aside, this middle step right here, this actually is a pretty interesting property itself. It's nice to see like this, but then if we rearrange it a bit, it actually gets more interesting in my opinion, where it's log base c of b times log base b of a equals log base c of a. So if you look here, it's a pattern where it's log base c of b, and then that same whatever's in the logarithm is in the next base, and then whatever's in there, it combines them, where it's log base c of the first base of whatever's in the second log. So I just felt I should mention that too, because it is a pretty interesting property, and if you ever need to, you can split one logarithm into two by this, where you can choose this and this as any number. And of course, since we can do any number, C and C, that means in a calculator where the logarithm is base 10. If you have, say, log base, 5 of 10, I'm just making that up. You can put this into your calculator as just log of 10, after I say it, over log of 5. And of course, on the calculator, just the log button is base 10. Also works for natural log too, since they both have the same bases. Anyway, that's it for this video. Like I said, there's a link in the description, or there should be at least, to the power rule video and to the main logarithm video where I show all the properties I'm going over and go over logarithms in general more in depth where I explain the various placements. See you in the next video.